Okay, we're on the set now. Okay, welcome everybody. I'm Edmondo, and we're going to do some basic techniques here and for you viewers to understand something about the human voice. And we have a guest here today, and his name is Quan. Okay, so Quan, do me a favor and press middle C. Okay, that's middle C. Okay, you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, no, try it again. Good, good. Okay, now go to an octave. So after, going up to hit a higher C. So count 7. There, that's C. Okay, now go higher than that to the next C. Okay. Okay, now go higher than that to the next C. Okay, now go back to middle C. Good. Okay, now go lower to lower range of middle C. Okay, now go lower again. Okay. Okay, now what do you hear with your ear, Quan? Do you hear any difference?
Less pitch and you go lower. Yeah.
Well, actually, when you go lower, hit a lower C again. And go lower than that to another. Okay, isn't that sound deeper?
Deeper.
Deeper and longer.
Longer.
Isn't it?
Right.
Now go back to the middle C.
Okay.
Okay.
Shorter, louder, more pitch.
Well, the middle C is most certainly higher than the lower C's, aren't they?
Right.
And each C has a distinctive sound compared to the D. Try a D. Yeah. Now go higher one more keynote. No, I'm sorry. The one you were playing on the D before. Yeah. Now go. Okay. Now each D has a distinctive sound of a D, and each keynote has a distinctive sound of a C. Now try an A key in the middle range. See, isn't that different from a C? Play a C. See? Hear the difference?
Right.
And of course, the higher note is of course a higher pitch. So singers can work with the piano to relate to that sound, but you have to train your ear. Ear training is important
Okay.
in singing.
Okay.
All right. So now, where do you think when you talk to me? Say like tell me something like a good experience you had, or maybe something in school, or a good friend. Can you tell me something about your friend?
So today I hung out with a good friend I haven't seen for like 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to a barbecue at my family house,
Mm-hmm.
and we hung out at the pool. We had some good food.
Okay, now what does that have to do with piano? What do you think that has to do with piano?
Has to do piano.
Yeah.
Well, through the day I have to.
No, what do you think that has to do with singing?
Today.
When you're talking. Can you guess? Can you guess what I'm trying to get at?
A little bit, like, I guess it depends on how I feel today, the way I talk, like how my day was. It was a happy
No, I'm talking
time?
about your voice related to singing. What do you think that has to do with what I'm trying
When
to?
I talk, it's how I sing.
No, when you talk, you're talking on a keynote.
Okay.
So now press the high key again, a high C,
I see.
a high C. Most certainly your voice is not there, is it?
No,
Why? Because it's high.
it's high.
Then your voice when you talk,
You don't normally do that.
right?
No.
No, but listen to the pitch. Listen to try that lower C and the higher. Hear the difference?
Right.
Of course, the higher C is a higher pitch. And the
Right.
lower C is a lower pitch.
I agree.
That's what I'm trying to relate, what relates to singing.
Okay.
That's a concept I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
Now go lower C again,
Oh, this one.
and a lower C again. So doesn't that sound like your voice?
This one more.
Yeah, because it's pretty much around that range. Could be a little higher, could be a little lower. But your voice, when you talk, again, and listen to a female, when a girl talks, her voice is softer and lighter.
Stop.
See how that relates to singing?
Okay.
So you talk on a keynote, and you can sing on a keynote too.
Okay.
So you can walk and talk with your voice, and you can sing on your voice too.
Okay.
And I always use a classic song, you know, one of the famous songs. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I do. Okay? So, now, what I was doing, and I can talk. I don't know why I love you, but I do. Okay? So I changed. All I did was manipulate my voice. I brought it higher,
Okay.
and I gave it timbre, a roundness to it, and I used certain mouth shapes. Okay, now do me a favor. Stand up. Stand up. Okay, now turn to the camera. Your face is not there, so don't worry. Now touch your belly button. Okay, rub it, your belly button. Uh-huh. Believe it or not, that's where your power is.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Seriously?
that's where all the power is at.
Wow.
It's not in your throat.
I thought it was
Forget.
in my mouth
No,
as
no.
well.
Your throat is only an air passageway.
Wow.
So that's, believe it or not, later if you stay with me and get advanced, you're going to learn that that's where the real power is at. That's why a lot of people, if you watch them sing, they get all tensed up
Yeah.
because they're singing with their throat. They're not singing with the diaphragm.
Oh.
The diaphragm is the power, not the throat.
Does it hurt you if you work out? a
No,
lot?
you have to understand how to use the stomach muscles.
Okay.
Just like certain sports, sports players and car drivers, they have a skillful technique.
Okay.
You can have the best voice in the world, but without technique, you got nothing. Believe me.
Okay.
Okay? And a guy can have a tool in his hand, and if he has a tool in his hand, he's worthless unless he knows how to use it skillfully.
Agree.
Okay?
Agree.
Okay. Now, what are your questions that you have in mind that you wanted to ask?
What
You had something that.
I do have a question that might be
Mhm.
a little too broad,
That's all right.
but my friend recommended he think I should stick with rapping and not singing because my voice is not good for singing. I'm better with
no.
rapping.
Well, let me tell you something about rapping. Rapping is not singing.
That's
it's
what he think I can't sing, so he think I'm just better with rapping.
Well, I'm gonna prove to him he's wrong, and I'm gonna prove to you you're wrong.
Okay.
How's that?
That sounds really good.
Okay.
I want someone to prove me wrong.
Anybody else? Anybody else tell you something, or any other question that you have in mind that you want to? Do you know why rap is so easy to do?
Anyone can do it?
Anyone can do it. There's no skill.
You just read the word.
You
off the-
just jabber your voice. You can go to an auction, $5 here, $4 there, sold to the man for $100. That's all it is.
Wow, you're
yeah.
good.
You see,
You're good. Really good.
Thank you.
Wow, sound like an auction man. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I was an auction the other day.
That's
too.
all it is. Okay, so anyway, any other question that you have in mind?
My question is, I try to go. I think I can go deep because I'm a man, but
Mm-hmm.
when I try to go low, it doesn't sound low. No, I can go deep. I can go high, When I go high, I feel like